Have you ever seen a butterfly and thought, wait, that can't be real? Because some butterflies don't just look beautiful, they look like nature spent extra time designing them. Patterns that look hand-painted, colors that flash like neon lights, and some wings that look like secret symbols hidden in plain sight. One butterfly in today's list is the size of a small pizza. Another looks like it's wearing a royal suit stitched with glowing green lightning. And one species has numbers printed on its wings, like nature left a secret code. These are butterflies that look less like insects and more like tiny flying artworks. Welcome back to Nature Decoded. Let's dive into some of the most unbelievable butterflies on Earth. First, the island marble butterfly. At first glance, it looks simple, white wings with soft gray patterns that resemble marble stone. But what makes this butterfly special isn't just its look, it's how rare it is. This species survives in only a few tiny habitats, mostly around the San Juan Islands in Washington state. Its wingspan is small, about 1.8 inches, but when sunlight hits its wings, the contrast makes it surprisingly easy to spot. And here's something fascinating. The adult butterfly stage lasts less than a week. Most of its life is spent hidden as a chrysalis, sometimes for almost an entire year. So when one finally appears, it's like a short-lived seasonal miracle. Next is the tailed jay. Imagine a butterfly made of black velvet with bright neon green spots scattered across its wings. When it flies, it doesn't drift like most butterflies. It moves fast, almost like a green signal flashing through the air. With a wingspan of about 3 to 4 inches, it's large enough to stand out in tropical forests. You'll find it across India, Sri Lanka, Thailand, Malaysia, and Indonesia, often darting through warm gardens and rainforest edges. Tailed jays love sunlight, and they rarely stay still for long. Their adult life usually lasts only a few weeks, so they spend that short time constantly moving, feeding, exploring, and flashing those brilliant green patterns. Now meet the peacock butterfly. This one looks calm and simple at first, until it suddenly opens its wings. Across its rusty red wings are 4 huge eye spots, bright blue circles surrounded by black. To predators like birds, those eye spots can look like the eyes of a much larger animal. It's a clever survival trick that scientists have studied for years. With a wingspan of about 45 to 56 millimeters, the peacock butterfly isn't extremely large, but thanks to those dramatic eye patterns, it appears much bigger and more intimidating. You'll find it across Europe and parts of Asia, especially in gardens, parks, and sunny woodland edges. Unlike many butterflies, adults can actually survive winter by hiding in sheltered places. So the butterfly you see in early spring might have been alive since the previous year. Queen Alexandra's birdwing. Now we move to the giant of the butterfly world. The Queen Alexandra's birdwing isn't just big, it's the largest butterfly on Earth. The female can have a wingspan over 25 centimeters. That's wider than an A4 sheet of paper. When it glides through the rainforest, it almost looks like a small bird rather than an insect. The males are smaller, but incredibly colorful, flashing metallic blue-green wings when light hits them. This legendary butterfly lives only in a tiny region of Papua New Guinea. Because its habitat is so limited, spotting one in the wild is incredibly rare. And surprisingly, compared to most butterflies, these giants live much longer. Males can survive up to 3 months, and females sometimes reach 6 months in the wild. Glasswing butterfly. One of the strangest butterflies ever discovered is the glasswing. Its wings look almost completely transparent. At first, it seems like the wings are missing, but they're actually there, just clear. The special structure of the wing scales allows light to pass through, making the butterfly nearly invisible in flight. This natural camouflage helps it avoid predators in the bright tropical forests of Central and South America. With a wingspan of about 1.5 to 2 inches, the glasswing isn't large, but capturing one clearly on camera can be extremely difficult, because in the right light, it almost disappears into the air. It's like watching a living ghost glide through the forest. emerald swallowtail. Finally, one of the most mesmerizing butterflies ever recorded, the emerald swallowtail. Its wings shimmer with glowing green patterns that look almost electric. But here's the amazing part. The green color isn't actually a pigment. Instead, the microscopic structure of the wings bends light, creating reflections of blue and yellow that our eyes interpret as bright emerald green. That means the color can shift depending on the angle of the light. With a wingspan of about 8 to 10 centimeters, it's large enough to dominate the frame when flying. These stunning butterflies live across Southeast Asian forests, where they glide quickly through shaded jungle paths. When sunlight hits their wings just right, they look like tiny flying jewels. Nature has designed millions of butterfly species, but some of them look like they were created by an artist who never repeats a pattern. From invisible wings to giant flying billboards to butterflies carrying secret symbols on their wings, the natural world still has plenty of surprises left. But now we're curious, which butterfly amazed you the most? Tell us in the comments below. And if you enjoyed discovering these incredible creatures, make sure to subscribe Nature Decoded, because out there, nature is still showing off.